Hello and welcome to Cheshire Audio. Now then, this is going to start getting a bit monotonous. New cartridge from Rega. We've had the ND3 for, what's that, £175, which replaced the Elise. We've had the ND5 at £295, which replaces the Exact. We've now got the ND7 coming. I've ordered some today, or yesterday actually, and it should be here, at least they should be here, should I say, in a couple of days. So yeah, £450, ND7. There was talk it was replacing the Anya, but it's actually cheaper than the Anya and it's moving magnet rather than moving coil. So we'll see, because the Anya is still on the price list. So yeah, we'll see. Performance-wise, I think going by the 5, which I'll talk about in a moment actually, because I've had a lot more chance to listen to the 5. I have a suspicion that the 7 could be beyond the performance of an Anya anyway. So, motorbike. I've just grabbed a chance to do a video today because they've been digging the road up outside and they just, at very inopportune moments, to start up an angle grinder or start up a whatever. We've just had the road roller. So yeah, if this seems the usual, I know it's always rushed when I do it, but if it seems more rushed than usual, it's because I'm trying to get this video done before they make another racket. So yeah, we've you'll be able to sort of identify the new 7 with, it's got like a yellow panel on the side of it. The 3's got a red panel and the 5 has got like a smoke grey panel on it. I'll put a picture sort of here, just have a few sort of press photographs come through. But we'll see. I've got very, very high hopes for it really. It's going to be packaged with, you've got to buy, yeah, packaged with the 8, packaged with the 6 turntable, so you get like a bundle price, which is good. When that'll be available, that was not available immediately, but that'll be available soon. It seems to be there's like been a sort of a fortnight, 3 week sort of delay between the actual cartridges available as a part to being available as part of a bundle. So that'll be quite good, because I think that should be opening it up to more people, I think, because a lot of people didn't go for Anya because it was moving coil and you had to buy a phono stage and all these extra bits. So I think it'll open it to more customers anyway. Now the 5, like I said, I've been listening to this quite a bit actually, and I've had a bit of feedback from customers, which is always good, so it sort of qualifies in your own mind what you're hearing sometimes. Now, I always liked the Exact. I always really liked the Exact because I thought it didn't have the sort of slightly rough edge of the Elise, but it's had the musicality of it. So it had a bit more refinement and a bit more openness. So I was kind of just hoping that the ND5 would sort of continue that really. What it seems to have done, I mean, in that sort of price range, there's a few cartridges that I really like. The Audio Technicas, I like the Autophon, I like Nagoka. And the Nagoka was always for people who wanted that extra bit of naturalness in the mid-band and sort of a bit more refinement at the top end. I'd say the ND5 has a bit more of the Nagoka about it, in that respect, a bit more natural, a bit more refinement at the top end. Things like the Autophon and the Audio Technica have got more detail than the Exact had. Sort of, you can hear more of the sort of, finite sort of nuances and all that sort of thing. I'd say the ND5's got that too. So it seems to have some of the best elements of the competition, but that sort of Rega musicality as well. So I think it's really good. I think my one that I've got on the P6, which is just behind me, I've had it around and about quite a bit. I think it's still changing. It just seems to still be opening out a little bit, but generally you get this sort of feel that it is very refined, musically very nice, and sort of very sort of involving to listen to. Very fast actually. It's got a very coil-like speed to it, which you don't tend to get at that sort of price, which leads me on to think that the 7 could be better than an Anya, but we'll see. Anyway, on that note, what's coming up? I should be doing, because the Naya has returned, it's still in box, not unboxed it yet. I want to do this sort of close comparison of the Naya and the P10, just of the visual thing and the design of it. I'll try and do that this week. Naya is going back out again. I thought it was this week, but it isn't, it's next week. So we've got a few days just to get it out, play with it, do a little video. Which should be interesting actually, and I'm going to bring in my SLR camera to take some close shots. So what I'm going to do is video and do some close-ups of the things I was talking about, because as I said, this camera doesn't do close, so I think that's a good solution. I'll just do some stills of relevant bits that we're talking about. So yeah, that's it for today. They've managed to keep reasonably quiet out there, so I've just about scraped this video in. That's it really, yeah. Don't forget to give a subscribe and a like, and I will see you in a future video, hopefully in a couple of days.